Brothers, welcome back to DummyNation. Today we're going to be playing as the most upvoted country in the last video, which is Kiribati. And we did try this on stream yesterday, which gave me a little bit of struggles, and I actually had to call it a day. We just kept running into the same brick wall. Kiribati is a legendary start, 198th best GDP, 164th best military power. Currently starts out with no troops. Its democracy is now. And it doesn't have a lot going for it. We are all the way out here in the Pacific Ocean, and we'll kind of work our way backwards to try and fix ourselves. We're gonna go ahead and move to an autocracy as we normally do for our startup country. Get a little bit of paramilitary, mostly invested in the martial law. That actually has pretty good percentages. Well, we need to kind of work like the Vatican City with a strong militia. So we're gonna put 3 points into combat training and then 2 points into reactive armor. Actually, we're just going to put the third point in combat armor. And then fixing our budget, we're going to go down to 17% social spending. R&D can go up a little bit. Military, we're going to keep down. And liquidity, we're going to pump up. And then our military is going to be 1 unit of commandos. And then we're going to pump the rest into gunners. And we're going to have to make a run at a country. Now, we're going to save this 94,000 because it's pretty challenging for us to get an alliance. And we need that money to secure an alliance, but first we need to secure an economy. Just want to check. Oh, we can actually get an alliance with China right now. Absolutely. Okay, so we're allied to China. That's actually really big for us, as we are just gaining the last little bit of military. They are taking Papua New Guinea. Maybe, no, we need to save our military for a big mission. We don't want to waste it on small fries. We need to do things that secure our future, because right now, our economy is tanking with the military that we have. So we have to take over somebody really big right now. And I have a plan as soon as these guys are done. Okay, military is acquired. We are going down to take New Zealand. And we're going to do the kind of the Vatican City strat here. New Zealand, fortunately, it looks like they've weakened their army a little bit. So how you do the Vatican City strat is you go to actions, declare war, hit execute, let 1 day pass up here, and then full speed this. And then move your army, bring down this to divide the army, and hit F1 and click all the way around the country to move your army everywhere all at once. It's kind of a nice little blitzkrieg strategy. Now, the way this works is that all the armies go everywhere all at once before any militias can rise up. Their military will spawn, but it will probably be a little bit overwhelmed, and we can capture all this territory without having to fight a single militia. So let's go ahead and go. And there we go. We did defeat it. They did bring up some militias, though. Do they have a military? Did we defeat the military? No. They didn't raise their military. If it wasn't for these guys... Oh, that is the military. Okay. Let's go over here. They're running away. Well, we'll capture the rest of their territory. I think that is the rest of the military. Yes. Okay, we'll capture the rest of this and we should be done. We have these 3 islands over here, but now we have a manageable economy. So now we can kind of work our way forward from here. Oh, and we captured everything. Okay, we just automatically captured all of that, which is wonderful because now we can start looking to expand. Remember when we had an alliance? This is what I was worried about, honestly, was buying that alliance early and then wasting the money. We need an alliance. Now becomes the point we need an alliance. And I think the cheapest is still going to be China. Even though the money's going up, it is coming back down. People were upset with us probably about attacking New Zealand. But as long as we can get this alliance back with China, we're fine. Now, this is kind of the do or die moment. Because if we can't get an alliance here very shortly, we are going to get attacked. People are definitely going to want to attack us. We are the 50th best GDP, but we only have 106 military or defensive power. So we need that number to rise. India has declared war on us. Exactly what I was talking about. Can I get a peace with you? Almost. Okay, so we had to give away a little bit of our territory. Oh, that's so frustrating. What's more frustrating is if we didn't spend the money to get the initial alliance and then lose it when we attacked New Zealand, we would have had enough to keep an alliance with you. This is a lost run at this point. We're starting over. Okay, let's try this again. Actions. Declare war. Boom. Day pass. Boom. Speed all the way up. Boom. Split the army and go everywhere. Go. Didn't quite work out as much as we wanted it to. How strong is that military? Not that strong, but it's going to take us a bit to get everything together, which is unfortunate. So we'll just bring everybody here. Okay, crushed them. Good. South Korea's declared war on us. Brother, I beg of you. You were not friends with New Zealand before I attacked them. And now you're 80. Oh my God. Okay, so we need to absolutely crush this real quick. Go everywhere. Attack New Zealand all at once. South Korea will leave us alone if we get this done quickly. But New Zealand's got a lot of islands this time. Okay, they're done. So South Korea should leave us alone. Oh, watch. Just go over here. Go over here. Go over here. Let them go back. Okay. So we have an alliance with Indonesia. Indonesia's not the worst one. 16th best GDP. We would love to get one with China. 1.4 million. India, you were cheap. Nope. Everyone's very expensive. Okay. So we go home and we try and build up a military from here. Not the ideal one. We probably could have saved and got China. Ooh, but Taiwan. Ooh, there's a little bit of Taiwan left over. No! They didn't grab it all. They did not grab it all. Okay. That actually helps out our economy pretty good. Is there any other like weak targets that we could go into right now? No, not really. So we just kind of have to hang out and get some scraps out the way. I'm going to go ahead and invest a little bit more into commandos. Oh, wait, there's more? Okay, we're making 100. That's pretty good. We go home now. We walked through China and we lost some troops. Frick. Okay. Bangladesh is going to, or Myanmar is going down. Hold on. If I sent you over here, what will be your fastest route? You do that. Okay. Get me into Myanmar. Oh, Thailand's also going down? I think we want Thailand over Myanmar. Hopefully we won't encounter too much resistance. As we only have 50,000, please just go here. I'm going to push for this. I just want Bangkok. You guys can have the rest. It's a big militia. We'll come back and try and get it. We gotta leave. We gotta leave. South Korea is hostile to us. We'll save up. We'll try and get some kind of military going again. But that little bit we got in Thailand and Taiwan will help. Now we just try and build up a military. Yeah, I was thinking about going into Vietnam. But with only 100,000 commandos, we would encounter militias bigger than that, and we would lose. Okay, we can't get an alliance treaty with China, though. That will protect us for the rest of the game. And now our economy just immediately goes up, and we should be able to make some moves maybe on a Russia later. Hopefully they've still got a decent amount of troops. They're losing their troops right now. Ooh, okay. We need militias as much as we can get, or commandos. We can get that level of economic research, so let's go ahead and do that. So we can start going down smart taxation. Currently, after all of this, we are the 35th best GDP, 73rd best military power, which comes as a surprise to nobody. But if Russia falls, we could really do a nice gambit into them and grab a lot of the land and money that we need to make this a successful run. Okay, it's time. It is time. Get however many tanks we can get. It's time to go into Russia. Okay. Oh, they just got those commandos back. I'm gonna wait for those commandos to die off. Well, they actually have 16 million. I've been lied to. We're gonna keep this army over here though, because I do think Russia will fall. But this is a pretty good run in all honesty. We just need to not go too fast into something. I was kind of hoping Russia would have one more battle and weaken themselves up, but no, they look like they are going to be able to build back up. Oh, keep going, India. I need to establish my beachhead, but I don't want to fight their big army. We stay neutral for now. They still have 17 million firepower, but India going into them is a good sign. There is a potential for Russia to fall. I don't want to be the one that deals the killing blow, but I want to be able to the one that gets all the scraps, and I want to push towards Moscow. So I just need to make sure that we're in a position and strong enough to potentially be able to do that. Oh, okay. Got to get in. Push. Okay, where are the economic zones? We could still get Moscow. Let's go for it. Forget these rebels. We are not strong enough to split, so we're keeping everybody together. We're making 500 right now just from invading. Okay, let's push for more economic zones. We're doing okay. We're doing pretty good. We just need North Korea to leave us alone. Okay, they're leaving. They're leaving us alone. Go fight Germany. Don't fight me. Let's see if we can just fight down this rebel, hold for a minute, and secure this land for ourselves. South Korea is hostile to me. I don't know why. Oh, because we've still been angry from the beginning. I understand. We have to be very cautious with what we do because we can't afford a peace treaty with South Korea. We can't. Go away. Now we go. Good. Our commandos are here. Let's get everybody grouped together. Okay, now we can go fight everybody. We're going to ignore that one for now and push for this economic zone right here. Ignore that militia group for right now. This is land that was just recaptured by Russian militia, and it's pretty valuable, so we do want it. Whenever there's a dot on the... Ooh, I'm going to still fight this. I'm going to fight this big army. I don't care. Okay. Worked out. Whenever there's little dots in the economic zone, it means there's good economic areas there, so that's what we're fighting for here. Stand right there, prevent rebels from coming. Let's hold. Let's get a military before we continue. We're making 1,000. We're currently the 16th best GDP with the land that we were able to grab. There's still some good economic zones down south, but we don't want to push our luck. So I think it's worthwhile getting a little bit of time, getting some more commandos out there, and then starting to push again. Still allied to China, still allied to Indonesia, so we should still be safe. There's only 2 countries that can really grab this, Pakistan and Iran, so we don't have to really rush to grab this stuff down here quite yet. We can afford ourselves a little bit of time, but we can get another level of smart taxation, which we're going to do. We have another 200,000 of the commandos, so that should be enough. I would love to push for this stuff down here, so we're going to continue to fight down Russia where we can, and hopefully won't encounter too many more rebels. Are we hostile to Germany? We are. Let's go ahead and get that peace treaty, even though it's very expensive. I don't want to fight Germany at all. 1,000 million worth of tanks. And we finish up smart taxation, yes, so we can start going down self-sufficient economy. Okay, we have enough military to finish up Russia, which is really just located in Afghanistan, but best to get rid of a threat once and for all. So we're just going to push through the rest of this with our 7 million firepower. And then we're actually going to be able to save up and start building a military of our own. We didn't get a lot of the areas we would have wanted. Turkey grabbed the real breadbasket of Russia, which is unfortunate, but we still got Moscow. We still got some of the good parts, so we can still be very happy about that. Currently, we sit as the 13th best GDP, 38th best military power, so we do need to pump those numbers up. But as long as we keep our alliance with China and Indonesia, we should be fine. Okay, let's go down here. Boom. And Russia still exists somewhere, but it's not a big concern for us. 15th best GDP. We have some actual millions in the bank that we can spend. Let's wait till we get up to a level of self-sufficient economy before we spend anything. And then we'll kind of spend our money and start actually building a military. All right, but we can get a level of self-sufficient economy. Boom. We can spend some money on tanks. Boom. And now we'll actually have a military worth speaking of. Okay, let's try and get some rockets out there as well. 1,000 rockets will be nice. And now we actually have a way to fight anybody else down. 10 million is not going to do a lot, but it could potentially start whittling our way towards into a Japan, which could really catapult us into a victory if we can maintain. China's pretty weak. China's got a lot of militia, though. United States, how you doing? You're pretty strong. Do you want to be friends with me now? You would, but honestly, I'm going to hold off on that. Actually, I'm going to buy it. As long as we don't lose it with India. Yeah, that's going to help out our economy growth a lot. Our exchange rate is now 77%. So we lost it with China, probably because of that. But the exchange rate's still pretty high. So I think it's okay to lose it with China. We did lose it with Indonesia as well, though. So that sucks. We traded one partner for 2, essentially. Germany is fighting down India, though. Germany going real militaristic this run is often a pretty scary sign of very bad things to come. Buy back this alliance with China. Trying to keep both alliances with you two. Germany's fighting South Korea. That could turn into something. We really didn't get much out of fighting down Saudi Arabia. But if Germany fights down South Korea's army, we could get South Korea for free. South Korea does have an army. I see it right there. It's 2.3. Who are your friends? Nobody. Give me just one more unit of, just a little bit more commandos, please. Oh, North Korea's already there. Frick. I waited too long. Nobody has any troops. Okay, North Korea, you didn't take anything. You just absolutely got stomped. Okay, good. There's still time. We can get another level of self-sufficient economy. Okay, we fight South Korea. I mean, we probably want to fight North Korea just because they grabbed some territory. Their diplomacies are good friends with Russia, who doesn't exist. Brazil, they actually have some friends this time. South Korea does have a lot of land, though, so I'm pretty happy to attack them. Sucks that we missed out on Seoul from North Korea, but not a lot we can do about that. North Korea actually has a lot of friends. Did you switch? No, you're fascist. That's crazy. But if we can just keep building up a good militia front, we could take on India, who doesn't have a military right now. I also think it's time to fund the military a little bit. I honestly don't care about that. Bring everybody to India. Okay, we have 1 million commandos as soon as these guys get here. I think that will be enough to fight down India's mini militias. And we can get some real economic boons from fighting down the 3rd best GDP. A lot of land to get. So we're going to definitely go for the hardest bit of it, which is the most valuable part of it, which is kind of this breadbasket right up here. Right here. Yeah. So we're going to go push for the north and see if we get lucky. Desperately could use some rockets too. Some gunners. Okay, so we got the really good parts of India. Let's start pushing south to grab the rest of it. And this army can definitely split, which is, I don't know why I haven't split before this. I've been just so fearful of how little troops we've had. I've never even considered that we could split. We're allied to France. Okay, that's cool. Didn't do anything for that. Okay, but that's most of India gone. So currently we sit as the 4th best GDP, 4th best military power. Our military power is actually a military now. Look at those numbers. That's a great thing to see. Let's go ahead and bump up tanks to try and get closer to 10,000 as we finish up the last little bits of you. I would really love your territory. How about you? You're pretty strong. Could we buy off people? I mean, it's Russia who doesn't matter, Brazil who does. And that's it. It's just Brazil. Yeah, we could. We definitely could. Let's take a look at your military again. You've got a little bit of tanks. We could definitely crush everything. Okay, good. Let's fight North Korea. Grab that land they have from South Korea away. We'll deal with the consequences from Brazil. Brother, don't. Just right there. And get... Ooh, we actually finished up self-sufficient economy. I kind of want to get some levels of remittance. It will hurt our population growth right now, but it's fine. Okay, get everybody together. Boom. Let's fight South or North Korea for South Korea's land. Yeah, there we go. Now we're making 18. That was huge. That was a good move. I don't think North Korea has too much territory other than that. Were they just defeated outright? Yes, they were. That was all they had. Okay. Wonderful. Wonderful. Mexico, how about you? You're stronger than I anticipated. Maybe we just hang out for a bit. Alliance check. Yes. No. Buy back. We were allied to France for some reason? Yeah. Let's check out our diplomacy. So, United States likes us. China. France. A lot of the bigger players. Germany doesn't. 8 million. Go kick rocks, brother. Buy another level of remittance. And the third level will unlock welfare state, which we can start going down immediately. We have 20 million in the bank. Dude, we're really raking in money now. This is a foreign concept to me, having money. We can get the next level of remittance. Wonderful. And then we can start going down this chain again. So we get a level of commandos. Boom. A level of rockets. Boom. And then we wait for these to be done. Accumulate wealth. Buy tanks. And then do the same for rockets. Dude, Bangladesh has been sitting here with no troops. Holy cow. Hold on. We got to go fight that. Indonesia. Could we just be friends? So I could just walk through your territory a little bit more efficiently? You say no. Okay. Well, we'll fight Bangladesh. Is there a reason why no one's fought them yet? Friends with the United States. We're friends. We can get this down before anybody comes over. Okay, Bangladesh is done. Didn't cost us a lot. We had to buy an alliance treaty with Australia for 3,000. We rebought back our alliance treaty with China just to have it. And we send everybody home. Ooh, and our economic growth rate is pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and fund research a little bit more. Honestly, I'm going to pump it in liquidity. 3.78 is still going to be like top notch. I know most people are growing up pretty high. Well, I'm still going to pump up liquidity. Get a little bit extra money in the bank. People are fighting down Argentina. Hold the phone. Let's get over here to Argentina. Now, Argentina's military just went away to go fight the United States. So if we fight them here, check your diplomacy. Anybody we care about. You actually have some strong friends. I don't know if it's worth fighting that down. Go back. Actually, let's just fight them. Let's fight them. Who cares? We have a strong enough military at this point. We need to stop playing like we're a small island nation still. There we go. Here's the list. Canada, Mexico, Pakistan. Canada's cheap. Mexico's cheap. Poland's the one I'm the most worried about, to be honest with you. Poland's cheap. Israel, you're the expensive one. I understand. Who's still Italy? Cheap. Yeah, I think that I take care of everybody. El Salvador. Just buy you off as well. Okay, now we're just fighting Argentina. Great. And we do have enough money for welfare state. Boom. That's going to be really nice. Pump up our population a little bit. Is that all Brazil's army? Oh, it's definitely time to go into Brazil. Who are your friends? UK, Australia, Chile, Italy, Greece. Well, as soon as these units are done, we'll invest in tanks. And I think we go into Brazil next. Brazil's got a lot of land that I would like. A lot of this Russia land. And then honestly, the regular land. Don't really care about that. Would like that little bit of India back. We'll see how much we can actually get. Okay, Argentina done. Send everybody home. Okay. Big army against Brazil will definitely win. So let's zoom on over here. Get ready for that. And start loading up on more commandos, which is definitely our weakest point right now. And let's just attack down here. I believe this is San Paulo. Okay, now let's check out who's declared war on us. United Kingdom and Greece are the only ones I'm really concerned about. Cheap. I saw Latvia also declared war on us. Latvia's here. Boom. Anybody else? No. Great. So now it's 1v1 against ye old Brazil, and I believe we've already defeated their army. We have. Great news. Let's go ahead and split into fours and get this done. Send half you guys up here. Portugal's declared war on us. Don't. Send half you guys to grab this, and half you guys to grab that. And then you just come over here and do defense. Getting that level of welfare state good. And we'll just kind of work on finishing up Brazil. Brazil's got a lot of overseas territories. Quite the expansion as this runs, so we'll have to deal with that. But everything's moving really smoothly right now. Ooh, we also angered Iran. Let's fight Iran, too, while we're here. That did anger Japan. Buy you off. Anybody else at war with us? Just Japan. France has declared war on us. They won 100 million, but they just take that. So there's not a lot we could do about that. We can't really fight them. We could fight them, but we fight the rest of Europe. So it's definitely not worth it. Everybody's done. We've defeated both Brazil and Iran. So let's just send everybody home for the time being. And another level of welfare state. Boom. I will go ahead and get the 4th level, but then we need to start working down into social research. I think honestly Japan would be the next target logically. They do have friends, but Poland, France already hates us. China hates them. They've declared war and invaded us. Japan came over and fought them. Maybe we just invest heavily in tanks one more time and get ready for a war with Japan. Okay, in-game army, let's go fight Japan down in retribution for them stealing a little bit of Korea from us. Start knocking down this. Indonesia's declared war on us. Buy that off. France, can I get you to stop coming over with your army? Let's start working down international aid here. People are very angry with us, and I honestly think it's almost time to work into fascism, but I want to be a little bit stronger before we do. Oh, you know what we never finished while we're losing so many tanks? We need another level of reactive armor. That's a huge blunder. I was like, man, we lost so many tanks in fighting with Japan. We lost 7,000 because we don't have that 3rd level of reactive armor. But Japan is done. Speaking of the devil, bring everybody back. We lost about 10,000 tanks. We did buy 5,000 more, so that's nice. And we did lose a good amount of our commandos, unfortunately. So maybe we max out our military strength and we just honestly go for a military victory here. Maybe we go down planes this route. I mean, the United States has such a strong tank force, and so does China. We're definitely going to go fascist here. Once these units are done, we're going to go fascist and try and catch up to the United States and China in terms of their power. It is a big risk going into fascism before either of them are gone, but I think we're at least competitive with China or with the United States. So do we lose our alliance with you? I would love that back. So I think that needs to be the path forward here. And we'll invest all of our economic research into strengthening up the military. We'll go ahead and max this out, even though it's not necessarily, well, that's definitely not worth it. I don't know if that's worth it either. We'll just go into planes. Planes will be fun. While we wait for all that to happen, let's go fight Chile. Chile had attacked us a few times, and can we not go? Just go right here, brother. Attack them from the coast. We have a coast. Okay, those troops are done. Let's go ahead, make the switch to fascism. And once exploitation's done, we're going to take whatever money we have and start pumping that heavily into military troops. Okay, fascism's all the way up. Good. Let's get a big unit of tanks. A lot more rockets out there too. And start investing in these guys. Quietly build strength while the rest of the world fights. Because the more they weaken themselves, the better we're going to be able to fight them here in the future. Especially the United States. They've already lost 30k tanks. Indonesia, though, is on my absolute crap list, though. Let's fight Indonesia down. They want to fight so bad, we'll fight them. Okay, Indonesia's done. We got a level of moral high ground. Even though we're fascist, I still think it's a little bit worth it to do that. Let's send everybody home for the time being. You weak? No. You weak? Yes, but no. We're just going to keep building up our military. I would love to make a big move and a big splash, but I think that really depends on the United States or China doing something first. So I think we just be patient here. Although Pakistan, I would love to get rid of you. You only have 2 million troops, and I'd love just to honestly be able to connect my territory. So we're just going to go fight Pakistan real quick. Wonderful. Pakistan's done. We did have to buy off a number of people to do it, but hey, I'm okay with that at the end of the day. Pakistan's been defeated. Yeah, let's get this 3rd level of moral high ground. And I honestly think it might be a good idea to go into Germany. I know they have a lot of friends, but maybe we buy those friends off. Maybe those friends don't exist anymore. Now level moral high ground. And just waiting for this army to be completed. We have a G in the bank. We're going to spend another big unit of tanks. Maybe 2 units of tanks. But then we're going to kind of probably take out a big fish like Germany. Okay. Units are done. Let's get some big units of tanks out there. Another 20k. And another little bit of rocket artillery. When these guys are done, we're going to war. All right. Army is assembled. We go to war with Germany. We will probably fight a lot of their allies down, but my plan is to take Europe. All right, let's go down this monster list and see if we can buy people off. No, too expensive. Yes, yes, no, yes. Greece? Yes, yes, sure. F you, yes, nope. Get wrecked, nerd? Yes. 14 million, sure. Okay, so we bought down most of the people I wanted to buy down. And then didn't we buy you off? No, you were way too expensive. Okay, so let's split this army, get moving. Here's the big German army. I wish I hadn't split you guys. Chase them down. There we go. Let's get a level of blind nationalism out there. This will basically make it harder for people to invade us and take the territory that we take back. And let's start reloading our military. Okay, so things are going pretty well. We've captured most of Russia. They captured some territory over in Western Russia, but that's fine. Yep, good. We have 1 unit, small unit on defense, and the rest of the units are kind of just finishing things up over here. And then we'll start to charge into mainland Germany. They do, I believe, have a number of overseas territories. They do, with varying interest from us, but we'll go ahead and fight this down. We do have a number of monies to spend, so let's get another giant unit of you guys. And another unit of you guys. China's declared war on us. Man, I wish you had done that. Oh, good. It's cheap to buy you off. I was very afraid. We still really don't want to fight China, but we can fight a lot of the proxies of Europe. We're not fighting big powers like UK. And we're not fighting... I think we are fighting Italy. No, we're not fighting Italy or Turkey. So getting a lot of the weak guys out of the way. So when we do these big charges into these big countries, we don't have to fight too many of them down. So new army on the way. We're finishing Operation Paint the Town Puke Green is going very well. We're just finishing up some African countries that they have. We could pivot into a better country like China, but or Turkey. But I'm pretty content with just getting this done right now. Overall military score is 300 million. Yours is 380 and yours is 160. But you have the most ridiculous amount of freaking tanks I've ever seen in my life. But with Germany almost out of the way, we are the first in GDP, first in military power, which I honestly don't believe because, you know, people got a lot of tanks and stuff. United States got 84,000, you've got 41,000, but you've got 14 million foot soldiers. If we have the advantage on tanks, it might be possible to fight China. Well, run away, France, run away. You don't want any part of this. We're at 62%. Our priority should be not China. Our priority should be the United States, who just has tanks and rockets. That's going to be such a pain in the butt. Okay, new plan. We save up for 10. We buy a level of aerodynamics. We sink whatever we have into planes. We go fight the United States. This is the way. All right. 6G, 4,000 planes, a rare planes moment. Let's go fight the United States. It's going to be a battle for the centuries. They have 91K tanks. And obviously all their allies are going to be here too. Anybody we care about. Wouldn't like to fight Mexico or Australia. Can't buy off you. Can't buy off you. Here to war we go. Let's stick down south where their economic zones are. I don't know why I don't ever attack. I'm in the Pacific, I understand, but I need to attack from this side. Here comes a big army. It's all their tanks. Planes do work. Planes do work. I should be training more troops. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay. Most of the army's defeated. We're down to 80,000. They're down to 20,000. We need to get France out of here. We can't. That's going to be another 30,000. Oof, this is going to be rough. Forget the island, I swear to God. United Kingdom's invading us. They're invading Spain, too. Alliance? Nope. Houston, we have jumped the shark. We have jumped the shark. It's okay. Reinforcements are on the way. We need to go deal with Germany really quickly. No, keep the focus on the United States. Don't let the United States build back up. We need to retreat. We don't have anything. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Give this a minute. We'll build back up. United States is not really that strong either. But we're not just fighting the United States when we fight the United States. We're fighting almost the entirety of the world. Oh, but China's now fighting the United States. Hold on. Let's get over to the East Coast where the good stuff is. New plan. We'll use this army to attack the East Coast and take the brunt of everybody else. And then we'll have this army, when it's ready, fight over on the West Coast. Nope, now we gotta go. Get in there. I do think, even though we sacrificed some land to China, that giving up temporarily and retreating was the good call. Now, China is a big threat to us. They still have 100 million, but they're weakening themselves up. We're almost there ourselves, and I think we can outpace China with our economy. So I'm not the most concerned about it. In fact, nobody else is really coming over here to fight us. Let's split and focus in on capturing land. You forget about Michigan. It's useless. Go over here and grab New York. Keep getting blind nationalism. Slow them down. Forget about Cuba, brother. Get back up to the mainland. Go fight down Germany. I'm done fighting them. New unit. Get ready. Get ready. We're going to need you soon. Keep in mind, China's still on the board. We do need 20%, and the only person we can get 20% out of is if we finish off the United States with 16% and then potentially grab some land from France. I don't think we're going to be strong enough to fight down China at this point. Although, is that all their military? 40 million? Hold the phone. Get everybody here. More blind nationalism. What's your units? Not a lot. Good to know. Give me a full unit of tanks and rockets because they're fast. And we're going to fight China. We're going to fight China right here, right now for the victory. All right. Avengers assemble. We go to China. We fight down their big army. They're very split. We'll go straight for their capital and reinforce as we can. 22 million. We can definitely split. United States. How much for a piece? 2G. Get out of here. You have 8 million left? Oh, let's go. Okay. Big split time. Big split time. We push. We push. You see, Simba, everything the sun touches will be ours. China took the brunt of Europe, which is why they got so weak. This army's ready. Let's go. Get me Taiwan. Bring up another army. I'm going to send one of these armies down here to go fight their Europe holdings. I think that'll be a lot more valuable for us, as we've absolutely decimated them. They don't have anything left. But honestly, this land down here is not the most valuable. We have one army in Southeast Asia. I'm going to take this army and go into probably the United States holdings. Give me guerrilla warfare. Make it harder for everybody to fight me with my militias. Okay, go get the United States. Go, go, go. New unit. I'm going to skip freaking those guys and just get a better unit out there quicker. 99%. Come on, boys. Hold on, hold on, hold on. We can get this. Everybody, all attack everywhere. Didn't work to how I intended it to. Only one unit split. Very disappointing. 0 out of 10. But after 3 hours, plus the missed attempts yesterday, oh, Kiribati is done. That was a tough one. That was a tough one, but a fun one. We haven't done anything in Oceania, and we were able to get that one done. Woo, what a ride, though. I don't even want to check the leaderboards. I don't think I'm anywhere near it. Yeah, we ended up 5th overall. Not our best run, but honestly, I think all things considered, a good run considering that China nor the United States fell. We had to take them both out ourselves. But that's going to do it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have a country you want me to play next, put it in the comments down below. Most of our comment will be the nation we play next. And thank you so much for watching, especially if you made it this far in the video. If you have made it this far in the video, hey, give a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one.